Hi guys, welcome back to Grandmother Willow Tarot. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to bring you some daily affirming messages from Spirit, whatever chooses to come through. If you listen and about 30 seconds in, you're just really not resonating, maybe not the message for you, but typically if you've been drawn to it, there's going to be something in the reading that you either need to hear or would be uplifting for you or might spark another idea. So maybe give it a chance, but if you're really getting into it, it's just not feeling right, just maybe try one of the other videos. This morning I meditated on the cards, and what's coming through even before we get started into the cards is they kept showing me surrender, surrender, surrender. And there's something about power in taking action, and it's kind of what they're telling me is it's kind of a harmony, like there's harmonics involved here. It's not always the easiest to take action in a surrendered state, because normal operating state in this 3D plane for many of us is out of fear. It's out of the mind. It's out of scrambling and trying to control, and you come up with a plan in your mind and then you stick to it, and it's this very hard and flexible thing. Where surrender, you're being guided by inspired action, which means that you are in a surrendered state to the universe. So you are trusting that the universe has your back, and it's kind of a flow. You're in a receiving state. You're surrendered within yourself. You have given up the fear and the worry and the control and the panic about self. You've given that burden, you've taken it off your back, and you've handed it over to the universe. And so we'll see what the cards have to say. Spirit, can we get continued messages about this lesson for the viewers today? Let's see. I'm getting called to use the Osho deck here. Spirit, can we get some messages for our viewer today for their highest good? Okay, and so I'm starting to get a very, it's like a mental image. I've got a feeling in my chest and my face and in the top of my head here that typically indicates to me that there's a lot of mental energy going on, and this mental energy, it creates manifestation. So in a non-surrendered state, so all of these cards are in reverse. So this would indicate to me that there's a focus on what could go wrong. There's a projection about these fears into the universe, and there's a worry that this project will not be completed. Spirit, can you tell us more? Tell me more. Okay, so we have the Five of Raphael and the Queen of Ariel. Whatever has happened, what's ever happened in the past that you're holding regret over, you need to let that go. That's holding the energy at bay from being joyous. There really is there's like a decision that needs to be made here. You need to know that everything that has happened to this point has happened for a reason. The universe is preparing you for what you have asked for. It's preparing you. So, like, these cards are in reverse. They seem a little bit darker, but then there's this energy. There's this energy coming in, and it's like you need to nurture yourself at this time. Those who you love. This energy that's coming in, there's a maturity happening. There is a uplifting of the vibration that is bringing in new energies. And what they're telling me is there is a, and I think you already know this, but there's a decision. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's an attachment to, and this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. So for some of you, it's an attachment to an old relationship that's preventing the beautiful maturing of a new relationship. For some of you, it's an attachment to an old home or a place or apartment, and you're holding on to it so tightly it's preventing you from making the decision. Is at the bottom of the deck. The decision card is in the reverse, preventing you from moving forward into this beautiful bounty. It's really interesting. The contrast in these cards is what strikes me the most. In this card, it's barren, alone. There's garbage all over the place. There's like an angel in the background whispering to let go of this stale old idea, stale old place, stale old person that you're clinging to. It's like you are clinging to and holding on to this rock, and it's the only thing that you have, and you're just holding on to it. And the universe is saying to you, you need to drop it. Literally drop it. Let it go. Because what is in store for you on the very other side is this bounty. Look at that. I mean, there's really no option here. It's a call for action. It's a call for you to stand in your personal will and power and embrace what is coming in for you. And for those of you that this relates to a relationship, just hiding underneath the bottom of the deck is the King of Gabriel in reverse. By focusing on the small details and not the big picture, by taking the burden on your back, it's not creating failure. It is just creating that energy in your life. So going back to the beginning of the reading, you're projecting, and maybe somewhat unconsciously, you'll need to meditate on this, but the lack of possibilities, the lack of abundance. This is what's in store for you. This is what you deserve. There's an element of recognizing your self-value and your worth here. This is what you deserve. You are a child of the universe. You are divine. This is what you deserve. Not an empty room filled with no love. Whether, again, that's a relationship or career or place of residence, it's going to be different depending on the person. But this king, and he is in the tarot the King of Staves, and this is a partner, this is a lover, this is a career, this is a situation that when you drop what you're clinging to and start projecting surrender and trust in the universe, this energy that is currently, it's just waiting in the wings to come in and land for you. But it's going to be a person, place, situation. This is the thing you've been waiting on. It's coming. It's coming. Just surrender and trust. This is person, place, thing, situation that will affirm your passion, your creativity, your self, your will, and your empowerment. And we'll close out the reading today with an oracle message from the Divine Feminine. Okay, this is the card they're guiding me to. This is the Lotus Throne. Your message from Divine Feminine today is to hold yourself and your situation gently, like she's holding this lotus flower. It takes courage to trust your inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than your own at times. You are being asked to trust the light within. Above all, have faith in your own heart. Know that the divine dwells within, is with you always. So again, know that you are sacred. Know that you are divine. Know that you are protected. The divine is within you and all around you. Surrender into the grace and glory of what is. Have faith in your worth and your value. Know that we are each unique and there is really no such thing as competition. There's no true comparisons. We are all a unique, perfect creation of the universe. And by surrendering and allowing, you allow that uniqueness, that value, that beauty, that grace, all that you are to flow through into your experience. That creates the king and the queen energy. This creates union of the masculine and feminine. And I'm not talking necessarily in a relationship. These are energies we all have inside of ourselves that leads to a wholeness, a completion, that leads to union within ourselves, that then reflects union in the outside world, which reflects our highest and best good. All that is by divine right ours comes to us at that time, whether it be person, place, thing, relationship, career, residence, adventure, love, romance. All of those things come when we're balanced, surrendered, recognize our worth and our value. Namaste, my friends. I hope this brought you peace.